Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to go over 8 reasons why you should camp if you're going to Nocturnal Wonderland this year. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Kandi. I am a music festival blogger, so I travel the world when permitted, mostly just traveling in the United States this year, but I travel going to a bunch of music festivals to make vlogs, reviews, and tip videos about all of them. I have quite a crazy schedule this year. I'm gonna drop it right here. I know it's 25 festivals so far, and I'm always adding more and more. I'm definitely a rave and music festival addict. Really quick, I just want to let you guys know if you still need tickets to Nocturnal Wonderland or camping passes or tickets to any Insomniac festival, I am an official affiliate, so if you'll use my links in my description if you need to buy tickets, I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you in advance to anyone who does buy using my links. And if you're not already subscribed to my channel, definitely do so and hit the bell so you don't miss out on my awesome videos about all of these festivals I'm going to, and already have been to. So yeah, before we get into my 8 reasons why you should camp if you're going to Nocturnal this year, let's just go over some quick general information about the festival. It will be held at the Glen Helen Regional Park in San Bernardino, California, which is where it's held every year and has been ever since they did camping. It used to be held at the NOS Event Center like every other event they have, like Beyond Wonderland and Escape, but yeah, at some point before 2015, maybe it was 2014, they made the move to Glen Helen, and honestly, it's such an amazing venue, and it's like the perfect venue for a camping festival, to be honest. Like lots of trees and grassy, and yeah, it's just really nice. It is taking place September 18th, which is a Saturday, through the 19th, which is a Sunday, but if you do camping, it adds an extra day because you arrive on Friday. So if you camp, it's the 17th, 18th, and 19th. I will be going. You will see me there. I am also camping, obviously. So yeah, if you guys see me, wave me down. I love running into new people. So my list really isn't in any particular order, but I numbered them just so we could do like a countdown 1 through 8. So yeah, let's jump right into it. The first reason I'm gonna list why you should camp at Nocturnal Wonderland this year is, of course, the community aspect. Camping festivals are the absolute best for this reason, and if you haven't camped at a music festival before, honestly, you're missing out because it's an extension of the festival, as in all the people are so amazing. It's so fun to hang out with all of your fellow ravers in the campsite. You make friends with like all of your neighbors, and not even just your neighbors, but like when you're hanging out in different areas of the campsite, whether you're doing like arts and crafts or going to the pre-party or the silent disco, like you make friends everywhere you go, and it's just like that festival community aspect extended longer because you're there 24 hours, Friday through Monday, right? So that just expands the amount of time you have to make new friends. It's awesome. I love camping festivals. They're my favorite. The second reason I'm going to list is that there is a camping pre-party only available to campers. So like I mentioned, you arrive at the campsite on Friday, the day before the actual festival Nocturnal starts. Campers can arrive at the campsite as early as noon, right? So like you get there, you get all situated, get all your stuff set up, and then you get to go explore the campsite a little bit. I mean, I highly recommend that, especially if you haven't been there before, to kind of like walk around and familiarize yourself with like all the different stuff in the campsite. But then in the evening at 6 o'clock, they're going to be doing a camping pre-party. In my experience, it has usually been DJs who aren't even on the Nocturnal Wonderland lineup, so you actually get like an extended version of the Nocturnal lineup. Like you get to see more DJs. Also, it is a free pre-party in the campsite, so like a lot of music festivals that have camping, like they do have pre-parties, but you don't always get to just attend them for free. A lot of times you do have to pay extra to attend, even if you did buy like a camping pass, even if you're camping there. For example, Base Canyon charges for their pre-party in the campsite the day before the festival. I believe Imagine Music Festival also charges. Quite a few other events I've been to, they just like charge for everything, including the pre-party, and so I really love how Insomniac doesn't charge you and it's just included in the experience. The third reason why you should camp if you're going to Nocturnal this year is the in and out privileges. So if you camp, you not only have a separate designated entrance into the festival separate from everybody else, but you actually get in and out privileges. You can go back and forth from the campsite into the festival as much as you want. You just have to scan your wristband every time you go through, which they do to make sure that people who don't have camping passes don't enter. But like if you're camping, you don't have to worry because it's gonna be like on your wrist the whole time, right? Obviously, you can only go in and out of the event area during the official festival hours, hours. But yeah, honestly, that's one of my favorite things about the event. It's great to just be able to leave the festival if you want to like eat or drink, or if you forgot something. It comes in so much handy to have like this little home base right next to the festival where you can easily go in and out to. The fourth reason why you should camp if you go to Nocturnal is that the party never stops. The official hours of Nocturnal Wonderland, the festival, are 3 p.m. to midnight every day, so like the 18th and 19th on Saturday and Sunday, which is one of the earliest times Insomniac events end. Usually they go to like 2 p.m. unless it's EDC Las Vegas, of course, and then it goes until the sun comes up. But yeah, it ends at midnight, making it mostly a daytime festival. And I don't know, personally, I really hate when festivals end early. Like midnight is so early. The reason they have to do that is because that city, that area have filed a bunch of noise complaints, and there have been some scares where Nocturnal was at risk of not happening there anymore. But Pasquale, Insomniac did their business magic, compromised whatever they had to do to make sure that Nocturnal could stay there. And I guess one of the settlements is that it would end earlier at midnight, so that way noise wouldn't disturb the community too much. Kinda lame if you're just attending the festival. However, if you are camping, the party really doesn't ever stop. Like when the festival ends at midnight, a bunch of more parties are going on in the campsite. So there's going to be 2 silent discos. That's a workaround that they have for being able to play music for everyone in the campsite all night long. I've been to a few silent discos, so I did obviously go to the ones at Nocturnal Wonderland. If I didn't mention already, I have camped quite a few times. Like I don't ever want to go to Nocturnal without camping, to be honest. So yeah, I've been to the silent discos. They're super fun. How it works is that there are DJs playing, but they're not playing out loud. Like everyone is distributed headphones, and what the DJs are playing is transmitted to those headphones. And it's usually really fun because they have more than one DJ going on at a time, and you can tell what everyone is listening to based on the colors of their headphones, and it's so much fun. And so yeah, like I mentioned, if you do camping, you get a huge extension of the lineup because there's so many more DJs you have the opportunity to see. Probably my favorite set that I saw at Nocturnal during the silent disco was Yultron Back-to-Back Joyride, and it was originally just supposed to be Joyride, and then Yultron just showed up and I was like, oh my god, I never seen him before, and I had such a blast. Silent discos are just a different vibe. They're a different kind of party, and I think everyone should attend one at least once in their life. They're usually at a lot of camping festivals. Like I did go to one at Imagine. Actually also went to one at Decadence. That wasn't a camping festival, but they just had it going on. Really good music all the time, and of course if you're not feeling a certain artist, if you're not feeling a song, all you have to do is switch over and hear the other DJ that's playing. And if you're ever curious enough to take the headphones off, it is so funny because like everyone is dancing and yelling and like going hard to the music, but there's no music, so you just hear people like cheering, and I don't know, it's super funny. The fifth reason why you should camp at Nocturnal Wonderland is that it is BYOB. Bring your own beer. You're totally allowed to bring alcohol into the campsite, which is like honestly so convenient. If you do drink alcohol, you will save so much money by having like your own stash in the campsite and not having to spend a ridiculous amount of money to buy the stuff in the festival itself. Like it always pains me when I buy a drink at any Insomniac festival because they're always like $15 to $20, and it's just insane. Camping and having your own stash is a great workaround to saving money. And again, like I mentioned, you can go in and out of the campsite, so it's super convenient. You can drink before going into the event, you can go into the festival, and then if you want more alcohol, you could just leave and go back and drink your stash. Literally so convenient, such a great way to save money. Just note that in the past, they do not actually sell alcohol in the campsite at all. They sell alcohol in the festival, but if you are camping and you drink, you will want to bring your own stuff because yeah, they don't sell any alcohol in the campsite. Not 100% sure why, but that's how it was the past few years and probably how it's going to be this year. There are guidelines on what type of alcohol you can bring, and of course you can't bring glass into the campsite. I do have a separate video, a complete guide for camping at Nocturnal Wonderland, including all of that information plus tips to make your camping experience easier, and I will link to a playlist of all my Nocturnal Wonderland videos in the comments so you can check them out after you watch this video. Yeah, I actually have a lot of Nocturnal videos because I've been going for so many years. It was actually my first ever Insomniac event all the way back in 2009 when I was like 14 years old, 15. Yeah, wild. That was a side note. Let's get back to my list. The sixth reason why you should camp at Nocturnal are all of the activities. So Insomniac goes like all out 100% at their camping events. It's like a festival all in its own. They have all of these different activities and music playing. You have like yoga, hula hooping classes, tons of arts and crafts, like candy making stations. Like I said, they have the camping pre-party, silent disco. Of course, there's music playing in the campsite everywhere all the time. And the absolute most fun part, personally, I think, is the fact that they have a water park that you can go to. The only thing is that the line to get into the water park, like, it fills up very fast. You know why? Because it's awesome. And also, the past few years I've been to Nocturnal, it has been very hot. I think when we arrived in the campsite last year, it was 100 degrees. It is so hot, dudes. I'm gonna burn, so I'm gonna put on, we don't have sunscreen, and it's like 107. Side note, prepare for that. It's gonna be very hot in the daytime and very cold at night. Prepare for both. So yeah, because it's so hot during the day, like the water park fills up very fast with capacity, and then if you wanna go, if you don't go early, like the line gets really long, so just keep that in mind. But I can tell you that it's totally worth it to get there early. Like the water park feels so good in the heat. The seventh reason why you should camp at Nocturnal Wonderland is that everything is free to a certain point. By this I mean I've gone to a bunch of different camping festivals where they charge you for just like everything. Like they charge you to use the showers, they charge you for like camping pre-parties, they charge you for like the ability to charge your phone. They just charge you for a bunch of stuff which I think are basic needs and you shouldn't have to pay for. If you already paid for a camping pass to camp at this festival, I don't think festivals should be charging you extra to shower. Luckily, at Nocturnal Wonderland and at any Insomniac festival, showering is free, it's amazing, and showers are usually open 24/7. I can't remember if the Nocturnal ones are. I know that the EDC Las Vegas ones are. You'll have to check back on like my Nocturnal guide video where I go into more detail on that. I kind of already forgot some of those details, so yeah, just reference that video to make sure. The showers being free are a big thing to me. But besides that, of course I mentioned the pre-party is free, so that's good. All of the activities, like the silent disco, are free. Nocturnal does have a bunch of like arts and crafts and activities and classes like yoga, hula hooping classes. They just have a bunch of stuff in the campsite for you to do during the daytime and then after the festival, and it's all completely free. Candy making stations, phone charging stations, it's a lot. Like Insomniac goes all out anytime they do a camping festival. It's like its own little festival in itself. So yeah, just any fun stuff in the campsite is totally free. The eighth and final reason in this video why you should camp at Nocturnal is the fact that you don't have to drive to and from the event. So you don't have to drive yourself and worry about parking and worried about the traffic getting in and out of there. You don't have to worry about taking an Uber or Lyft, which getting there and getting out of there are always a nightmare no matter which way of transportation you get there. And Uber and Lyft are usually very expensive. It's just a lot. It's a nightmare. Like if you've been to any festival, you know trying to leave is always a nightmare. That's a huge bonus. If you camp at the festival, you don't have to worry about that stuff at all because you just, when the festival ends, you just go back to the campsite. So easygoing. You could go to any of the after parties. You could go back to your tent to sleep right away if you're super tired. Huge plus, 10 out of 10 would highly recommend. So yeah, these were my 8 main reasons why I think you should camp at Nocturnal Wonderland if you are going this year or if you plan on going in the future. I'm a huge stan of camping. I honestly don't think I would ever go to Nocturnal Wonderland if I wasn't camping because honestly that is my favorite part about this festival. Camping is still fairly new. It started in 2015, I believe, and Nocturnal Wonderland is Insomniac's longest running music festival, so I think it's been going for like 25 years or something super crazy like that. Huge part of history to attend. It's different than what it was, obviously, and the fact that it expanded to be a camping festival just makes it so much better. Like I said, I will be there, I will be at the festival, and I will be in the campsite, so definitely keep an eye out for me. And again, if you haven't purchased your tickets yet, or you still need camping passes, please use my affiliate links in the description of this video to buy your tickets. And I mean, if you can use them to buy any Insomniac tickets, I would really appreciate it. Let me know in the comments if you're going to Nocturnal Wonderland this year. Are you camping? What DJs are you most excited to see? All that good stuff. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel to keep track on all the music festivals I'm going to this year. totaling at 25 music festivals so far. You know, I'm super crazy and always adding more to my schedule, so check out videos from all these festivals that I've been to already this year, and then subscribe and stay tuned for videos for all these other events I'm going to. And don't forget to hit the bell, because I don't know why, but apparently if you don't have the bell checked, you don't get notified when I post new videos, which I think is just a silly feature of YouTube, but whatever. Please subscribe and hit the bell. Like I think I mentioned, I do have several other videos that I think would be really helpful to watch before attending Nocturnal Wonderland. I do have tip videos and checklists for what you should bring to a festival, for what you should bring if you're camping. I will link to all of those helpful videos and helpful Amazon checklists in the description of this video as well. And yeah, I think that's it for this video. Thank you guys again for watching, and until next time, peace out, Girl Scouts.